Alright guys, time to grab it back again today. Hope you're enjoying your day so far, and today we're going to talk about this Hitch Your Ride tournament which concluded last night. The Black Ops 2 Throwback was a fantastic tournament to watch if you guys did get the opportunity to do so. Almost $52,000 raised for Movember, so congratulations to Hitch and the rest of these guys for putting this on. Yesterday was a really exciting one. I mean, it ended up being won by Parasite's team. We're going to talk about a number of interesting storylines today. Parasite versus Crimsix, Crimsix versus Kismet. Certainly some good drama that went on last night, and Haggy, that being Parasite, kind of came back in Crimsix a little bit after their victory at the end of the day, especially the one in the winners finals. The other storyline really as a result of this is, given this was on PC, there was no controllers, it was just mouse and keyboard because there was no aim assist on controllers in this kind of plutonium engine that they used to play Black Ops 2 on. The question that is maybe looming right now is the CDL going to move in, well, 2, 3, 5 years, who knows, to mouse and keyboard without controllers? How many of our pros are able to compete? Certainly some of them are very solid on mouse and keyboards, but well, there's a lot of other great mouse and keyboard players in other games, and well, how well could the Call of Duty players compete? Because certainly some of them are pretty good, but some of them maybe not so much. We're going to talk through that in the coming minutes here. Like if you guys enjoy the video, subscribe if you are new as always. I would greatly appreciate it. This came out first of all then, so exactly as I was saying, Courage says I played a lot of Black Ops 2, and he's also played a lot of mouse and keyboard stuff most recently. 1v4 in a round as well, so we went 20-4 in this like map 5 Express or whatever against Envoy, Merc, Seth, and Rambo Ray. And Envoy had a great series as well, like he went like 31-13 on one of the maps, because he used to keyboard for a couple of years, like on and off between Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, as he talked about most recently on the NRG Duo podcast. So he's pretty good on mouse and keyboard, but Courage like has an absolutely fantastic map in this one. A couple of other clips as well to show that Crimsix is very much clearly in a trolly mood, I suppose, for the day they play up against the mob. It says like, you guys are all awful, 32-16 here on hardpoint rate. Just beautiful to see these maps played once again in competitive play. And then we also get this, so once again on this map 3, capture the flag slums versus the mob. They were, well, the old school complexity squad is absolutely bodying them. Crim's 21-6, Karma is 22-8, and they're 7-0 up on the mob in CTF slums. They were on good side, I believe, but still, that is certainly something to behold. X comes out and says, I'm nasty at PC CoD, and that old complexity squad that was so good back in the day makes a pretty deep run in this tournament, does make the grand finals, even though they're all playing on PC, so pretty impressive, actually, from these guys to still able to be doing that. But Parasite, the boogeyman from back in the day in Black Ops 2, who had a good record against these guys early on Freako Impact, then on Unite Gaming, as we'll look at in a second, he actually does manage to get the job done, as we're going to look at here. So this was the team Parasite squad: Aiden, Parasite, Richel, and Kismet. So that was the team. Pretty interesting one, quite frankly. And Parasite is also very good on PC CoD as well, as we'll look at in a couple of minutes. They go up against Complexity in like the winners semi-finals, drop 40, tied 2-2 last map versus Col, as he says, and then they win, right? So beat Col 3-2, moving on to the winners finals. And Crimsix wasn't too happy with this situation. We're going to show a couple of clips in the second here, as Maven says, Crim, are you okay? A few clips of him, well, going at Haggy, going at Kismet as well, and then some of Haggy's responses as well to this situation as it did develop. So just to set the scene a little bit more clearly, we've got these match threads now over at Breaking Point GG, discussing the matches as they went down. We're going to certainly be improving this throughout the Black Ops Cold War season as well, but these are the overall statistics. So, well, Parasite has a 1.10, Richel has a 1.37, and they go all the way to a last map meltdown, search and destroy. Parasite goes 11-4, and Crim doesn't exactly have the best time.
You're a fucking nerd, Haggy, you fat loser.
Pushed up.
There,
dude, man.
Haggy had extreme conditioning tac mask, bro. God, bro, clean the fucking cum off your keyboard, you loser, dude.
Okay, dude.
Jesus, man.
All right.
Yo, can the fucking wannabes leave the call, please? Thank
You are garbage.
You are.
I'm about to have your
positive
record versus you in this COD. You are ass. There's literally like what 37 now.
Yo, honestly, Haggy, you can talk a little bit of shit, but Kismet, you have absolutely no fucking.
I'm gonna shit on you, bro.
Like I said, when I retire, I will be studied. When you retire, you will be forgotten.
You will be forgotten.
Literally.
You're so cringe, dude. Like, how do you not get bullied?
Cringe? You fucking
nameless. Yo,
you played football and you were a center and you liked it.
Pat, I was not a center.
Whatever. That'll be
the game start. No RCs, like.
That'll be the only tournament Kismet will win, bro. All good.
Yeah, shit. I had fun though. I think we got some money too.
Fine.
I don't know what we got.
Boy, these boys are ass.
Like, I mean, I do know how we were frying, but like, jeez.
Yeah, these boys are ass. Damn, shit. You know, they still can't beat me. I don't know. Yeah, seven years later, they still can't beat me. I don't know what it is. Yeah, GG says, guys.
So as Parasite said in that clip there, 7 years on, you still cannot beat me. This is kind of just looking back way back in the day to Black Ops 2, for example. This Farico Impact squad early on that won the World Championship. Then Complexity made the roster change, bringing Clayster in because they had 2 quick at the time at the World Championship. But even then, under Unite Gaming, Embo's Rookie, Nameless, and Parasite, they won PAX Prime Invitational. I believe that's the only time Embos and Parasite have teamed as a duo, and they won at that event. So quite often people talk about the best duo of all time. You know, is it Crimsix and Scump? Is it Scump and Formal? Is it Crimsix and Karma? Is it maybe Aches and TP? Something like that. It's actually Embos and Parasite because they have a 100% win record at LAN events they have attended. So impressive stuff from them. You can see Hilton here as the coach, if you guys remember that clip. Probably something we will have to re-explore on 3 minutes in Call of Duty history one day. Then though, we get all the way to the grand final. So Team T, that being Complexity, effectively bounce back to face Parasite's team in the grand finals. And once again, Parasite and co take it down. So Parasite has a 1.66 KD over the course of the series. Pretty much all the guys on Complexity are dead even. But yeah, impressive stuff from Haggy, quite frankly. The absolute Black Ops 2 king. Doesn't matter what he's playing. So map 1, Yemen Hardpoint, Complexity win it 202 to 172. Parasite goes 33 and 21, but it's not good enough. Karma 30 and 21, what a player he was back in Black Ops 2. Of course, arguably the best player in that entire game. Aches as well was a great SMG player. A lot of people have been praising how good Aches actually was with the SMG, like the Abizi before Abizi himself, as I think Crimsix was saying not too long ago. So he has a lot of engagements in this one. They get the job done, but Parasite's team bounced back in the Search and Destroy. 9-2, the SMD king himself gets the job done with a 4.5 KD. Going into Slump CTF, they win this one as well. What a great map that was for Complexity back in the past, but a 36 bomb from Parasite, absolutely going off on the main stage. Then they go to Raid Hardpoint and Complexity do bring it back. 37 from Parasite, but it's not quite good enough. TP 30 and 24 to get the job done. And we go to map 5, Raid Search and Destroy, and Parasite squad get it done. And Kismet had a great map here at 13 and 7, where Crimsix was saying kind of before the whole thing kicked off that, well, when Kismet retires, nobody's going to remember him. So I don't know, kind of entertaining stuff. This was the overall bracket then. So Scump's team had a decent result early on. They just scraped past Courage and Legion, but lost to Parasite's team eventually. TP squad then dropped down to losers bracket, beat Scump's team, and then matched up with them again. If you guys want to pause the video and see exactly how your favorite teams and players fared in this one. But to finish off the video, wanted to talk about this from Twitter themselves. They talk about some pretty interesting stuff regarding some of the teams in the Call of Duty scene, or at least in esports more widely. The first one of which I suppose that we're going to look at being the most tweeted about teams of the season in the CDL. Huntsmen, of course, number one, no doubt about that. We had the discussion yesterday as to whether the CDL are going to allow this rebrand, given that, well, Huntsmen as a brand would just completely die. It's their most tweeted about brand this entire year. FaZe in second, Empire in third, Rocker in fourth, which is actually pretty impressive, I think. They must have done a pretty decent job on their social media side. And the same thing for the Royal Ravens, quite frankly. There's a number of other teams that could have been up there. Florida Mutineers, I'm sure, were just behind. Toronto Ultra as well. But Ravens and Rocket getting in the top 5 is pretty impressive for those guys, social media managers. This was the tweet from Parasite that I clearly put in the wrong place. But yeah, TSC $20,000. Black Ops 2 PC Throwback, chaps. Thank you for hosting the tournament. All that kind of good stuff. But to move on back to the Twitter stuff, this is the most tweeted about games in the USA at the very least. So Call of Duty, number 1. Among Us in number 2, of course, which has done very, very well indeed. But yeah, Warzone absolutely killed it. Call of Duty crushing it right now. And hopefully that can convert into some more competitive viewership for next season, which I'm sure we'd all love to see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm know you enjoyed this content. Other people like you may enjoy this content as well and help grow the competitive Call of Duty community. Thank you for watching as always. Take care. And I will see you next time.
Oh no, Austin, I'm sorry.
Two.
Fly guy's weak. Fly guy's dead. Last guy back blue.
Last guy.
Trying to yup. Oh, they're spawning the pillars. He's going for it.
No, it's no, dude. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Yo, let's double these.
Ray, no! Oh, back alley.
Oh no. Oh my god.